If you are planning to study in Australia, it is essential that you understand the genuine student requirement for the Subclass 500 visa. This explainer is a detailed guide designed to break down the official criteria and, just as importantly, the logic behind this critical assessment.
Before we proceed, we must state this important disclaimer. This guide is for educational purposes only. It does not constitute legal or immigration advice. All information presented is based on public guidelines as of 2026, and it is imperative that you always consult official Australian government sources for the most current information.
So, let's start with the central question that many applicants face. Why exactly are so many student visa applications refused, even for those who are strong candidates academically?
Well, the most common reason for refusal is often not what people expect. It isn't low marks or poor English scores. The primary cause is the failure to meet what is known as the Genuine Student Requirement, or GS requirement.
To understand this properly, we are going to break it down into 5 key areas. We will begin with the true meaning of GS, then examine the key assessment factors. From there, we'll analyze the critical GS statement, cover the financial credibility test, and finally review the most common application mistakes.
Let's begin with our first section, the true meaning of GS. It is crucial to understand the core logic behind this requirement.
According to the official guidelines, the Genuine Student Requirement is an assessment. Its purpose is to verify one specific thing, that an applicant's primary intention is to study temporarily in Australia. It is not designed to assess your desire to maintain ongoing residency. You should think of it as a form of risk assessment.
To truly grasp this, you have to look at it from the perspective of the case officer. They are not simply asking, do you want to study? The real question, the one that underpins the entire assessment, is this. Does your entire profile make sense as that of a genuine temporary student?
Now we will move to our second section, Key Assessment Factors. This covers precisely how your profile is evaluated by immigration officers. According to the official criteria, case officers evaluate several key factors. They will examine your academic and employment history. They will look for a logical progression and relevance in your chosen course. Your reasons for choosing Australia, the specific institution, and the course itself will be scrutinized. They will also consider your personal circumstances, including your ties to your home country and, of course, your past immigration history.
It is very important to understand that a weaker but logical profile is often considered safer than a strong but confusing one. For example, consider a commerce graduate applying for a diploma in hospitality. Without a very clear and logical explanation for this career shift, it can signal to an officer that the intent is not genuinely for study. This kind of inconsistency can undermine an entire application.
This brings us to our third section, the critical GS statement. This is the single component of the application where a majority of otherwise qualified applicants fail. The official guidance is very clear that the GS statement is not a motivational essay. It is a structured explanation that must specifically address 4 key points. 1. Why this course and this institution. 2. Why you chose Australia over any other country. 3. How this specific course fits logically into your future career plan. And 4. What your intentions are upon completion of your studies. A very common and fatal error is to focus on migration outcomes. For instance, a statement like, "I chose Australia because PR opportunities are good," directly contradicts the entire purpose of the temporary student visa. Let's be very clear on this. According to the official guidelines, your primary purpose for applying must be study. Mentioning permanent residency as a primary motivator directly contradicts the explicitly temporary nature of the Subclass 500 visa. This signals an inconsistent intent and is a common reason for a direct refusal.
Let us now proceed to the fourth section, the financial credibility test, and its often overlooked connection to the genuine student assessment.
A financial assessment is not merely a check of your bank balance. According to the official guidelines, it is a comprehensive evaluation. It includes your ability to pay all tuition and living costs, the documented source of all your funds, and the consistency between your financial situation and your overall personal background. So the question being assessed is not simply, can you pay? It is, does this financial story make logical sense for this particular applicant? For example, a large unexplained sum of money deposited into an account, even if legitimate, can weaken an application. It raises questions and undermines the credibility of your overall profile. We now arrive at our final section, Common Application Mistakes. This will outline what fails the GS test most frequently.
Several key mistakes consistently lead to GS refusals. An illogical course choice signals a non-genuine study intent. A narrative that focuses on permanent residency directly contradicts the temporary stay requirement. Financial inconsistencies undermine your overall credibility. Contradictions between your documents raise serious integrity concerns. And finally, hiding past visa refusals can be considered misrepresentation, which carries severe consequences.
In summary, it is critical to view the genuine student requirement in the correct way. It is not a trap designed to catch you out. It is a filter designed to ensure the integrity of the student visa program.
Ultimately, a successful application is one where every single element, your personal profile, your course choice, your finances, and your stated intentions, all align into a single logical narrative. To succeed, you must understand this logic and respect the process.